Oh, my God, that was horrible. Battle, yeah, yeah. Sick one. Call me Harry Potter. Do you think I'm ready? Do you need to feel like cheating? I'm like, no. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Cheerleader. All right, I'm gonna stop. All right, let me react to some videos. I'm gonna react to some videos. All right, what's up, everybody? Hmm? How we doing, everyone? How we doing? Let me find. Hold on, let me see. What's up, everybody? Hold on, y'all. Trying to get my thing together. Oh wait, I can do this. Hold on. Ah, my camera freeze. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. No, my thing disconnected it for a second. Dang, bro. Yo, we okay? No, my thing disconnected it for a second. Excuse me. Dang, bro. Yo, we okay? No, my thing disconnected it for a second. Excuse me. We good, boy? Are we good? Dang, I don't know if we okay though. Alright, I'm gonna react some videos. What video should I react to? Oh, I should react to Kai's. I'm gonna react to Kai's thing. Yeah, let me look at Kai's mind. Hold on. Let me switch. Look at Kai's mind real quick. Kai's mind. Yeah, Kai. Oh, Kai's in it. Sure. Sure. Kai's mind. Because I've heard there's a lot of motivational things on that. Well, I've seen a little bit. So yeah, let me see what's up with this. All right, we're gonna start from the start because this is very short videos. So we're gonna start from the start and build. Because I didn't even know this was happening this whole time. So let's see. All right. All right. This is kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Cosmond. So that's how he started. It's basically like the first episode. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why his eyes looked a little like this way. I'm sorry. It's what it looked like. It looked a little like it looked a little like because the camera. I was a little laughing. Oh my bad. That was messed up. That's not nice, bro. That is not nice, bro. All right. What's this? This man is gonna start reading and reading. So all right, that was whatever. Hold on, my bad. I'm trying to get my videos, my live out there. Bring my live out there. I'm dual streaming too, so this was hard. It's hard about this is hard because I never really done a dual stream. Doing two streams at one. Two for the price of one. So I'm trying to do the best I could for doing the two for the price of one. Doing two for the price of one is just kind of hard for some reason. I never done this, and I'm kind of like nervous. I'm kind of nervous. Not nervous. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, man. Okay, so I got it. I got it out there. All right, let me get it out of here. Let me see. What picture? I'm just gonna do my own picture. I don't even care. Let's see. Can I put both? Can I put? I wonder if I could put two links in one. Because that's what I can do, so people can pick. Because they're both the same thing at the end of the day. Can I get out of this? There you go. Close. Uh, Hold on. Whatever. Send to stories. Got it. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Real good. Wait, let me see. I'm trying to check. I'm trying to check. Am I over? No. Let me see. All good. I think I'm okay. I think I'm just fine. Music is how we do it. Alright. Is it in the minute? I'm in the fever. And alright. Just be my us. Alright, let's continue. What? Hold on. Okay, let me see if we're good. Wow. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think we're fine. I don't, I'm not gonna lie. He's pretty right. He's right because I remember when I had to get rid of like when I started working out, I had to stop eating like sweets and these horrible foods I used to eat. Like I used to eat five, like literally like five. Like I used to eat, go to the bathroom, right after that, eat again. And I would continue that throughout that would be my whole day. That's how bored I was. Like throughout my whole entire day, that's what would happen. I would eat, go to the bathroom, take a dump. After taking a dump, I would come outside, go straight to the pantry, and look what's inside. as if I just didn't I just didn't eat like 5 minutes ago. Like it was insane, man. It was crazy. I was crazier. I used to go crazy on eating, but yeah, it's true though. But like it's like especially when people people like used to like do something. It's hard. It's hard to move on, man. It's hard to move on, but hmm yeah, that's a good one. Wow. hmm Wait a sec. Is my thing good? Wow, bro. This whole time, there's no audio. This whole time, no audio. Great, bro. Great. I'm thinking I'm showing the audio, and I'm not even showing the audio. I'm not even okay. Great, man. Great, 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 great. I'm so smart, bro. So smart. I'm such a genius, bro. Like, God, like I have so much intelligence in me. It's out of this world, dude. Shoot, it's crazy how genius I am. Oh my God. What is it? Is my thing good? All right, finally.
Relaxing rather than training.
It's a
It's
freaking
hard to
dome.
change your habits if you never change the underlying beliefs that led to your past behavior. You have a new goal and a new plan, but you haven't changed who you are. Okay? The story of Brian Clark, an entrepreneur from Boulder, Colorado, provides a good example. For as long as I can remember, I've chewed my fingernails, Clark told me. It started as a nervous habit when I was young and then morphed into an undesirable grooming ritual one day. I resolved to stop chewing my nails until they grew out a bit. Throughout mindful willpower alone, I managed to do it. Then Clark did something surprising. I asked my wife to schedule my first ever manicure, he said. My thought was that if I started paying to maintain my nails, I wouldn't chew them. And it worked, but not for the monetary reason. What happened was the manicure made my fingers look really nice from the first time. The manicurist even said that other than the chewing, I had really healthy, attractive nails. Suddenly, I found myself. Suddenly I was proud of my fingernails, and even though that's something I had never made all the difference. I've never chewed my nails once since. Not slow down. I gotta slow down. Hold on.
No, those are
Since
fast.
not even a single close call, and it's because I now take pride in properly caring for them. The ultimate form of intrinsic motivation is when a habit becomes part of your identity. It's one thing to say, I'm the type of person who wants this. It's something very different to say, I'm the type of person who is this.
Wow, it's a good book.
I want
No,
to
this
be
book is
like this
actually
thing.
crazy.
I am. I will.
I am a streamer and I will make it. Yeah. Guess what? I am me. I will do this, and I got this, bro. Why? I'm calling it. I don't care what nobody says. I may be crazy. I don't care what nobody says. I will. I will by like 22, 23, 24, 25. I definitely will be doing great for myself. I definitely will be doing great because I if I just keep doing this, I think I got this, man. I think I got this, and I that's just feeling. It's not just like it's not just oh yeah, but no, I think I got this, man. Like I really think I have this because if I have this and I know I have it and I know I can do this and I just know I can do it. Like without a doubt, I know I can do this without a doubt. It's just feeling too.
The more pride you have in a particular aspect of your identity, the more motivated you will be. Maintain the habits associated with it. If you're proud of how your hair looks, you'll develop all sorts of habits to care for and maintain it. If you're proud of the size of your biceps, you'll make sure to never skip upper body workout. If you're proud of your scarves you knit, you'll be more likely to spend hours knitting each week. Once your pride gets involved, you'll fight tooth and nail to maintain your habits. True behavior change is identity change. You might start a habit because of motivation But the only reason you'll stick with one is that it becomes a part of your identity. Anyone can convince themselves to visit the gym or eat healthy once or twice. But if you don't shift the belief behind the behavior, then it is hard to stick with long term changes. Improvements are only temporary until they become a part of who you are. The
That's a good fact. I mean, that is a fact. I'm not gonna lie because hold on right quick. No, that's a fact because of how much like if you dedicate yourself to one thing and you keep doing it over and over and over and over and over, right, and then it doesn't work, like that's what basically it's like that's what becomes your life, you know. Like if you just keep doing like something that you really want to do in your life, then that's also gonna become something. You know, that's why I think patience and consistency patience and consistency is very like it's very important in life. You know, especially if you just want to make it. You know, so like to do if you want to do anything in your life, that's just that becomes entitled to anything. You know, like it doesn't matter what you want to do. Like you got to be consistent and you got to like just put the work in, man. That's all that matters.
The goal is not to read a book, the goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon, the goal is to become a runner. The goal is to not learn an instrument, the goal is to become a musician.
Wow.
Your behaviors are usually a reflection of your identity. What you do is an indication of the type of person you believe that you are. Either consciously or non consciously, research has shown that once a person believes in a particular aspect of their identity, they are more likely to act in alignment with the belief. For example, people who identified as being a voter were more likely to become than those who simply claimed voting was an action they wanted to perform.
Go ahead, go ahead, dude. Spit out, dude. You got it. Go ahead. No, okay. I'm kidding.
Similarly, the person who incorporates exercise into their identity doesn't have to convince themselves to train. Damn.
Wait, what?
To their identity doesn't have to convince themselves who incorporates exercise into their identity doesn't have to convince themselves to train. Damn.
So wait, what? Wait, hold on. We're gonna have to like rewind that real quick. I need to get that through my head.
Similarly, the person who incorporates exercise into their identity doesn't have to convince themselves to train.
So whoever incorporates training into their identity, that doesn't that's a good one. That's actually true. Not everybody has to like. Not everybody has to, you know, has to train and stuff. But it's better. It's best if you do too. If you do too, it's best if you do though. You know, that's good. I like that.
Damn. Doing the right thing is easy. After all, when your behavior and your identity are fully aligned, you are no longer pursuing behavior change. You are simply acting like the type of person you already believe yourself to be. Like all aspects of habit formation, this too is a double-edged sword. When working for you, identity change can be a powerful force for self-improvement. When working against you, though, identity change can be a curse. Once you have adopted an identity, it can be easy to let your elegance to impact. Is that elegance? Allegiance? I'm sorry, I don't know that word. To let me search it up. Is that elegance?
Okay.
How do I say that word? Allegiance. Allegiance. Where is it
Allegiance.
at? Where the hell is it at?
Allegiance. Let me see that. Let me see that word. What does that mean though? Allegiance. Loyalty, a commitment of the sub loyalty or commitment of a subordinate ordinate to a superior or of an individual to a group or cause. Okay, so basically means like another word for loyalty. I guess so, right? Yeah, loyalty. Okay, that.
They are more where you be when your behaviors are usually officially right now. You the fact in time and thousand vibrations. Wait, hold on. When working with your identity, when working with your team, to let your allegiance to it impact your ability to change. Many people walk through life in a cognitive slumber, blindly following the norms attached to their identity. I'm terrible with directions. I'm not a morning person. I'm bad at remembering people's names. I'm always late. I'm not good with technology. I'm
Uh,
horrible at math, and a thousand other variations. When you have repeated a story to yourself for years, it is easy to slide into these mental grooves and accept them as a fact. In time, you begin to resist certain actions because that's not who I am. There is internal pressure to maintain your self-image and behave in a way that is consistent with your beliefs. You find whatever you can to avoid contradicting yourself. The more deeply a thought or action is tied to your identity, the more difficult it is to change it. It can feel comfortable to believe what your culture believes or to do what upholds you sold yourself. Image, personal identity, even it's wrong, the biggest barrier to positive change at any level, individual, team, society, is identity conflict. Good habits can make rational sense, but if they conflict with your identity, you will fail to put them into action.
I mean, there's a lot of good messages though. There's a lot. This is a lot of good words. Like this is. I feel like if I was able to read this book, my vocabulary and keep reading it, my vocabulary would probably be through the roof. I probably would look smart, but I'm not that smart. You know, I should probably should pick up a book. I don't know.
On any given day, you may struggle with your habits because you're too busy or too tired or too overwhelmed or hundreds of other reasons over the long run. However, the real reason you fail to stick with habits is because your self-image gets in the way. This is why you can't get too attached to one version of your identity. Progress requires unlearning. Becoming the best version of yourself requires to continuously edit your beliefs and to upgrade and expand your identity. This brings us to an important question. If your beliefs and worldview play such an important role in your behavior, where do you come from in the first place? How exactly is your identity formed? And how can you emphasize new aspects of your identity that serve you and gradually erase the pieces that hinder you? The two-step process to changing your identity. Your identity emerges out of your habits. You are not born with present beliefs. Every belief, including those about yourself, is learned and conditioned through experience. More
That's true.
preciously, your habits are how you embody your identity. When you make your bed each day, you embody the identity of an organized person. When you write each day, you embody the identity of a creative person. When you train each day, you embody the identity of an athletic person. The more you repeat a behavior, the more you reinforce the identity. Associated with the
So
repeated
what?
behavior, the more you reinforce the identity.
So the more repeated behavior is, the more that's a good one. That's a good one. That's true because the more you do, that's true because the more you do a specific thing, that will become like your behavior. Like that will become like who you kind of are, in a way. Not like, I mean, that's a plot. I mean, to some people, but it does. It depends. Really depends on the person at the end of the day. But that's kind of true.
Associated with the behavior. In fact, the word identity was originally derived from Latin words essentias, which means being an identitum. Identitum.
Oh, identity. Oh, identity.
Identitum. Identitum. Identitum.
I'm gonna look them up too. What does this mean?
Wait, what else?
What is identium? Let's look it up. A brand of dental impression materials. Hold up. Word. Okay. I mean, all right. I don't know. Let's see what he says.
What's a fucking word? Oh, identitum is a Latin adverb meaning again and again repeatedly.
Oh, okay.
Identitum. Damn.
I just want to make sure I was right.
Which means repeatedly, your identity is literally your repeated beingness. Whatever your identity is right now, you only believe it because you have proof of it. If you go to church every Sunday for 20 years, you have evidence that you are religious. If you study biology for 1 hour every night, you have evidence that you are studious. If you go to the gym, even when it's snowing, you have evidence that you are committed to fitness. The more evidence you have for a belief, the more strongly you will believe it. For most of my early life, I didn't consider myself a writer. If you was to ask any of my high school teachers or college professors, they would tell you I was an average writer at best. Certainly not a standout. When I began my writing career, I published a new article every Monday and Thursday for the first few years. As the evidence grew, so did my identity as a writer. I didn't start out as a writer, I became one through my habits. Of course, your habits are not only actions that influence your identity, but by virtue of their frequency, they are usually the most important ones. Each experience is life modifies your self-image, but it's unlikely you would consider yourself a soccer player because you kicked a ball once, or an artist becomes because you scribbled a picture. As you repeat these actions, however, the evidence accumulates and your self-image begins to change. The effect of one-off experiences tends to fade away, while the effect of habits gets reinforced with time, which means your habits contribute most of the evidence that shapes your identity. In this way, the process of building habits is actually the process of becoming yourself. This is gradual evolution. We do not change by snapping our fingers and decided to be someone entirely new. We change bit by bit, day by day, habit by habit. We are continually undergoing micro evolutions of the self. Each habit is like a suggestion. Hey, maybe this is who I am. If you finish this book, hey, maybe this is who I am. If you finish a book, then perhaps you are the type of person who likes reading. If you go to the gym, then perhaps you are the type of person who likes exercise. If you practice playing the guitar, perhaps you are the type of person who likes music. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. This is one reason why meaningful change does not require radical change. Small. My timer. My timer just went off.
Okay, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All this stuff that you said is kind of true. So I was what? How long was that? 20 minutes.
That's been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I left off on page 38. I'll pick back up. Reminder, this is ultimately to make sure that I can articulate myself better and talk about situations in a demeanor for people to respect and understand me. See you next time.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. That I mean, keeps doing it. If he keeps it up, you got to keep it up. I don't know. Keeps it up. You got to keep it up. That's it. Shoot. All right. I think I'm gonna play the game now. I'm gonna go ahead and play some 2K, and then after that, I'm gonna get off. It's been 40 minutes. How long has it been on here? How long has it been on YouTube? How long have I been on YouTube? What the heck, bro? Bruh. Hold on. All right, let me check. It's been like how long? How has it been? Hold on. Wait, am I screen sharing? Oh no. Yeah. It's been 47 minutes. Okay. 47 minutes. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play like two couple games and I'm gonna get off. Couple games I'm off because I'm not trying to play a lot. I'm not trying to play too much now. But yeah. All right, let's do this. My career. All right, hold on. Yo, what the heck? All right, let me can I connect to this? I look mad. I look mad. I'm literally failing myself, bro. What the heck, bro? I've been on that for. I've been on that page, and it's kind of hard because I don't have nobody. I have nobody, bro. I'm literally reacting to a whole video, and I'm thinking it's showing the thing, and it's not showing nothing. All right, let's do this.
Of your story. Life is a documentary. Make it worth it.
All right, man. How long is it been? 55 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop streaming right now because it's been too long. Yeah. But yeah, thanks everybody though. I'm gonna go now. And yeah, I'm gonna go and just, get off the thing now. So yeah, I wanted to try streaming on YouTube. It's my first time streaming on YouTube and also on Twitch. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to stream on YouTube. I mean, it's not because it's the first time. It's not because it's the first time. It's because I don't know. It's kind of difficult. But I'd rather stream on Twitch though, because it's more easier for me and everybody else that watches like can go on there. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna from now on. I think I'm just gonna continue streaming on Twitch than YouTube. Or I might do it again. I don't know. You never know. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. See y'all.